Today on VIP TV, a very old friend of mine from South London, a few bit of Battersea roots like myself. I think his mum's from there, and his grandmother is from that manor. It's Bradley Skeete. Bradley, thanks for joining us. Well, your first big fight for 2.5 years this Saturday when you challenged Hamzah Sheeraz for the WBO European Super-Welterweight. Before we talk about the fight, how have you adapted to the new weight?
Yeah, all good, Steve. Good to see you, mate.
And you?
Yeah, good, mate. Good. Like I said, I had a run out in June, and yeah, done the weight good. And yeah, man, this is good. This is like you say, my first big fight now coming back since the break I had, and I'm up for it, mate. I'm on it, mate.
Do you think that break was a blessing in disguise? Because as we was actually saying, I think what should be made clear to people watching this, you never actually retired, did you?
No, never said I was retired. I literally just took a break. Listen, it was a long one saying that, but with COVID and everything, I think a lot of people have been out the ring for a couple of years. If you look and see, but just one thing led to the other, and in that time off, I needed it, Steve. I needed it, man. I've been boxing a very long time, and I just fell out of love with boxing. It wasn't me. I didn't love it how I should be loving it, and wasn't training how I should be. I just fell out of love with it. Do you know what I mean? And it's done me the world of good. I've come up to Sheffield now and joined Dom Ingle and the boys at the Ingle gym, and I've gelled and I've knuckled down, and I've not looked back. Do you know what I mean? I'm buzzing. I'm on it.
Was there a particular moment where you rediscovered your mojo for boxing?
100%. When the first week I come here and I walk through them doors, I just knew. You know when you just get that buzz, that feeling. Do you know what I mean? I just knew this is the gym for me. Like I was like a kid again. It was like I wanted to train. I wanted to learn like the lines, the different the footwork, the different style. And I was like a kid again. Like it was all fresh and all new. And even now, do you know what I mean? I'm still walking in the gym buzzing. Like it's good, mate. It's good.
Yeah. Just look ahead to your big fight this weekend. How good do you think Hamzah Sheeraz is?
Listen, he's good. He's 22. He's young. He's a fresh champion. He's had 13 fights. The 13 fights he's had, he's blown a good few away. But at that level, do you know what I mean? He should be. Do you know what I mean? He's a good prospect. He's coming through. He's had the right fights, been guided right. But looking, he's like, you can't look for his record and a big name stands out. And do you know what I mean? This is a very big step up for him, and
yeah,
they must feel they've got maybe get me at the right time, sort of thing. And this is his come out fight and his breakthrough fight. But trust me, Steve, it's not, mate. They certainly seem to forget what I'm about and who I am, because I'm not just there to roll over and let this 22-year-old kid get a scalp on my name. No way. This is my time to shine and get back to where I need to be.
Yeah, are you surprised people like Frank Warren and Andy Ayling picked you? Because they know you really, really well. They've been around you for so long. They know your dedication. They've seen your performances. Yeah. They've seen you win a Lonsdale belt and win good fights.
Yeah, but it's boxing. Do you know what I mean? They're probably looking at me now, thinking I'm 34. I've had a long time out the ring. They're probably banking on me not being on it. Do you know what I mean? I don't know, but whoever's picked this fight and said yeah to it, they've made a very, very big mistake.
Yeah. Do you remember sparring with Hamzah when he was 17 at all?
He come down to Ivory.
Yeah, he mentioned the other day in an interview. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know what? Was he pro then? Did he just turn pro?
No, he was with Dominic Negus. He was an amateur. He was getting ready to turn over, and he was with Dom Negus.
Yeah. Listen, Hamzah got no. Listen, I've got nothing bad to say about him. I like him. He's a good kid, and there's no bad blood there. Listen, I've said in interviews I'm going to smash his face in. And
I saw his press release yesterday. I think he's taken that.
Yeah. Listen, he can take it as he wants, but we're in their fight. We're getting in there, and I'm going to try and smash his face in. I'm not. Everyone thinks I'm Mr. Nice Guy and this and that, but when I'm in there, I've got a point to prove, and he's going to try and come and smash my face in. So trust me, I'm coming to smash his face in. But listen, I'm not I'm not one to like. I'm not gonna disrespect him and bad mouth him. Like I say, he's a 22-year-old kid coming through. He's had 13 fights. I've been in this game a very, very long time. The respect's there, but I'm coming to do damage.
Yeah, it's mad that you're actually fighting him, because he was having his 4th and 5th fight, I think, when you were topping the bill in Brentwood, and there was talk of you and Jeff Horn and all that when Jeff was WBO champion, wasn't it? I think around the 4th fight he had, Horn was the WBO champion. That fight never materialized. I think Horn got beat. Yeah. And then you went and fought Ramirez, and it never went right for you. So it's mad how it pans out, because if you'd beaten Ramirez, you most probably would have got your world title fight.
People soon forget, Steve. Do you know what I mean? It's mad, this old boxing game. People really forget. Like, if you look back then, putting us together, people, they wouldn't even dream about it. So now, because I've had a bit of time off, and do you know what I mean? And then they're talking and discrediting me and brushing me off to the side. It's not happening. Trust me, they ain't getting no scalp on my name, mate.
Yeah, I can tell you're up for it. You can tell it. Yeah.
I'm on it. I'm on it.
Do you think they might see that you are this nice guy that everybody likes, and you got this reputation as one of the nicest people in boxing? You don't hear a bad word about you. Do you think they think you're this good guy all the time or something now?
Sorry, mate. Cut off there.
Do you think they think this reputation of as being Mr. Nice Guy and one of the good guys of boxing? How do you shake that off when you get in the ring?
Yeah, do you know what? I think it's changed now, because I'm a nice guy now out the ring and that. But when I feel, and I shouldn't have to feel like it, but I feel I've got a point to prove. And when I'm up for a fight, there's only listen. I'll get in there, do my thing. If you look back through my career, when I'm up for a fight, I tell you, the fight I was on it, like Shane Singleton, for instance, I had my back up in that fight, and I went and smashed his face in. I went and done a job on him. This is, do you know what I mean? I've got my back up. I've been away a while. I've come. I've got a new team. I'm on it. I'm getting discredited for what achievements and everything I've done from boxing. People soon forget. The people I was with are now, like, do you know what I mean, brushing me off. And do you know what I mean? Frank made a comment saying he it's business, rightly so. He's with Hamzah. Hamzah's signed with them, and he's saying he's in Hamzah's corner. He's backing Hamzah and everything. But I was with him my whole career. Do you know what I mean? Not that he's got to say, "Oh, I'll go with Brad" or whatever. No, he's Hamzah's his boy. Do you know what I mean? He's gonna pick him. I'm the away fighter, but it's people just got short memories and soon forget. Do you know what I mean? That's why I've got my back up, and I'm going in this fight to cause serious damage and smash his face in. We shake hands after and be mates after. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Apart from the fight in Spain and the Sam Egerton fight, have you been in have you been the home fighter in every fight apart from that? Is this just the third time?
Yeah, probably, yeah. I've always had the home comforts and your home fighter, yeah. But listen, it is what it is. You know what I mean? It's we're both in there at the end of the day. It's whatever, red corner, blue corner, away, home. It don't mean nothing when you're getting punched in the face, does it?
Of course it don't. No. And before we let you go, how was the gym after Kid Galahad's loss? Because it was such a shock to everybody. No one saw that coming, and no one for about four rounds and about 2 minutes 40 seconds of the fifth round saw what could go wrong. How does Dominic lift the gym straight away on a Monday? Because you are all close there. You know, you only have to look at all your social media to see you and Liam Williams and stuff. You know.
Listen, it is what it is. It's boxing, and Barry's like he's just an ultimate pro. He's back in the gym. He won't have no time off. He's back in the gym. Do you know what I mean? He's brushed himself down. He's had his cry. He ain't going to mope around. He can get a rematch and he get his belt back. And I had a chat with him. I went training with him the other day, and then he said exactly that. He said, "Listen, what am I going to mope around for and cry about it?" He's gutted. He's gutted. And that split second of switching off, getting caught, he's lost his world title. Do you know what I mean? But he knows what he's got to do, and it's boxing. One they say one punch can change it, and that's exactly what happened. But he's back in the gym and he's on it. The morale's high. He ain't one to mope around. And listen, Liam's got a massive fight with
how's he? Angry.
Yeah, he's an angry man. He's an angry man.
He's not a nice man, angry. No boxer's nice, angry. Williams worse than most when he's in a bad mood.
I sparred him a few weeks ago, and the black eye's just gone now. Like,
really?
He's on it, mate. Do you know what I mean? We're good friends, but when we're in there, he's angry, but he's on it. And that obviously got announced. And my fight is a big fight. Do you know what I mean? The boys coming through in the gym. Jake Petit's back. He's got a fight. There's, like, you know what I mean? It's buzzing. The gym's buzzing, so it's good. And Barry ain't moping around. He's back in the gym. You wouldn't even know. Like, we're thinking ahead now to getting his world title back. The morale's high. It's buzzing.
And it'll be buzzing even more, I guess you predict, this weekend.
Oh mate, I'm bringing that belt back and back to winning ways, back to the good times. This is, like I say, they're all talking about it's his come out fight and he's this and that, and he's the biggest prospect in boxing and he's going to be world champion and so on. Listen, like I say, I like Hamzah. He's a nice kid and fair play to him. He's doing well, but this ain't his time. He can come again, and I'm sure he can achieve things, but it's not his time.
Brilliant. Well, Bradley, thanks for joining us today. Absolutely brilliant talking to you.
Thank you, Steve. Good man.
For all boxing info, news and latest interviews, amateur and pro, across the north, click and subscribe. VIP Boxing Promotions. Also, Twitter, Instagram and Facebook.